What if there was one small thing you could do most days of the week that is validated both in scientific literature, but also literally throughout all of history, the observational study around the entire world, this small thing, is shown to greatly increase the capacity of your child and even yourself, myself, literally to thrive in all aspects of life. I love little things because when you stack a bunch of little things together, guess what? You get the compound effect. And the compound effect allows us to not have to do some massive overhaul, but allows us to do something small, but we do it consistently, and it gives us massive life benefit in the end. So get this. The average American eats 1 in every 5 meals in their automobile, in their car. 1 in 4 Americans, please listen carefully, eats at least one fast food meal every single day of the week. That is mind-boggling. Every single day of the week, at least one fast food meal. So if we stick with the standard breakfast, lunch, dinner, 3 meals a day kind of thing, then you're potentially getting 21 meal opportunities to connect as a parent or as a child with your parent. You can connect with your family and friends. 21 opportunities during the week. Now, the majority of families in America, and you may be one of them, only take advantage of 3 or 4 of these opportunities. So greater than 50% of American families do not take advantage of the health opportunity locked up in eating dinner together or lunch or breakfast. And if you consider that students who do not regularly eat with their parents are 2 times more likely to get in trouble at school. They're in the principal's office, not doing stuff they're supposed to be doing when they're sitting in class, as well as children who do not eat dinner with their parents. They're at least two times per week, are 40% more likely to be overfat. So a child who does not eat dinner with his parents at least twice per week is 40% more likely to be overfat. Is that crazy? 40% just by not eating dinner with their parents. This was presented as basically a measure, a way of curbing the obesity epidemic that is kind of overtaking the world by simply eating with our children. And that's the European Congress on Obesity. They're saying geez, let's teach people to let's teach parents to eat with their kiddos. This could help us eliminate obesity. On the opposite side of the spectrum, children who regularly eat dinner with their parents, that would be at least 5 days per week of eating dinner with their parents, have less substance abuse issues. They score way better in their academics. They personally report basically a better relationship with their parents and better family dynamics. They also just generally eat better food. So kids who eat dinner with their parents greater than 5 times per week, they eat less processed food, they eat more fruits, they eat more vegetables. Isn't this crazy? And that's compared to kiddos who do not have the opportunity or are not able to eat, or it's not just hasn't that opportunity has not been taken advantage of, where they are sitting down with their parents eating meals. And this is a big deal because we could shape children in a much healthier way simply by eating with them. So these studies were done at the University of Columbia University. If you want to go, and I can send you the details if you don't believe me, that eating meals with your kids is a huge deal. The deal is, as you know, when meals are eaten outside of the home, often they're rushed, often it's grab and go. And most uniformly, unless you're in some special place going to some very, very homegrown restaurant, that you're not getting the nutritional value. Generally, there's lots of vegetable oils, there's lots of preservatives, there's colors, there's all these additives, there's way over the top sodium, and the foods are loaded with calories, but tend to be devoid of nutrition, which I'm sure that plays into why kids who are not eating at home with their families are also becoming over-fat. That's a big role right there. So often we use the excuse that we don't have time, right? I don't have time. How am I take time to cook? Go to the grocery store. Who has time for that? I'm busy, busy, busy. Or we say, we don't know how. I don't know how to cook. I just don't know how to cook. Thankfully, there are literally thousands, tens of thousands, maybe more, maybe hundreds of thousands of cookbooks available for all of us. You can get them at the library. The people are giving them away nonstop at every yard sale. Buy them online. So really, that excuse is not valid. And it's as far as taking the time to cook, of course, it really is just a matter of recognizing the value that there is in preparing a wholesome meal for the family, for the kiddos, or together as a whole, and then valuing that time, seeing the value that's there. If we can see the value that's there, I mean, it'll be easy to take the time to make the food, because no doubt about it, at least in my house, if my wife makes food, it's going to be way better than anything I get at any restaurant, no matter how expensive that would be. So the time spent making an ingredient list, going to the grocery store, preparing the food, this does not have to be a chore. It should not be a chore. We don't need to fall into that chasm that is go, 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 go. These are an investment. These are an investment into the prosperity of our family, into a health opportunity across the board. The idea of grabbing teriyaki or a pizza or a Happy Meals on the way home, it definitely can make for this, initial, everyone's smiling, happy, dad's bringing home dinner when you walk in the door. But that's fleeting, because it's boom, 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 and it's gone, right? I understand that if you're used to grab and go lifestyle, making a meal at home, this entire concept, it can sound over the top, crazy, unfeasible. Who lives like that anymore? This is 2021, Matt. Maybe, maybe so, but if you can see the worth in it, man, is it ever worth it? The opportunity for your kids, for your family, is it ever worth it? The nutrient devoid, the rush food, that's not health accumulation. That you can't accumulate health being in rush. You can't accumulate health eating food devoid of nourishment. So if you want to accumulate health, which I can't imagine why you'd be watching this, because that's what we do on here, is we just accumulate loads and loads of health that lasts, health that we can count on for the long term, then you're going to want to get your people around the table. You're going to want to say, what? Everything shows that my family will be more prosperous, will enjoy greater sense of unity, will eat better, more wholesome food, that wellness will be a staple of my family if we're eating around the dinner table. So we can shift our mindsets. If we can get our mindset, that mindset guides us, we can shift our mindset. We can make a point to see, hey, eating together, preparing food together, not as something just to get through, to make it through, another appointment on the list until we can get to this next thing. But literally, it is an opportunity to build up your spirit, mind, and body of your family, of your kids, to get to know them better, to understand them better. And not only are you as an individual prospering, spirit, mind, and body, but it is building up your whole family collectively. And man, if the family is healthy, the community is healthy. And if the community is healthy, man, the world starts getting healthy. So in all my studies, I've not found a single paper or historical data example which shows that families being apart, eating apart, not being in community and communion with each other helps. That everything shows that taking those moments, understanding that there's great opportunity. There's 21 opportunities during the week. And man, if I take an extra one this week, an extra opportunity next week, an extra opportunity this week, I can expect that my family is going to develop robust health across the board. So I'm Dr. Matt. Man, keep accumulating health, eating that real food together. Talk to you guys later.